Coast weather, certified most accurate.
Tornado yesterday, lightning striking a house tonight.
I know. It just goes to say how dangerous our storms are every single day. Today, those storms were strong, but not severe or with the high winds or the hail or the tornadic winds. But you are going to get that lightning, which can be just as dangerous, if not more, each and every afternoon. Going forward, we did not have a ton of rain today across much of the region. We had some good downpours, but going forward, we have a 60% chance of rain right through the weekend. So expect pretty active afternoons and hot and humid afternoons. It's going to feel at least 100 degrees, at least 105 for much of the afternoon. Now, the reason why we don't have a heat advisory in place is because we have rain in the forecast. We're not going to have an extended period of these peak heat index numbers. We'll kind of cool off as the cloud cover builds, as the sea breeze builds, and we get those storms. Before we get to the storms for the weekend, we did have, still tracking this area in the tropics. I'm not too concerned about this at all. Only a 10% chance of development through Friday, and then it's pretty much over. If it does develop, it would be very weak. It would really have a hard time going. The only reason they're holding on to that 10% chance is because the water temperatures are so warm here near the Gulf Stream, and that could add a lot of convection, a lot of thunderstorms, and that might be kind of the seed that gets it going. But for now, little lackluster, not too impressed with it. We'll let you know if anything changes. 78 degrees by tomorrow morning. A few storms kind of lingering around off the coast of Marco Island, and by tomorrow, scattered storms. Scattered will be kind of the theme as we head through the rest of the week. So if you've been searching for rain, we have it for you over the next 7 days, including 4th of July. I just looked at a brand new information. I'm going to wait for confirmation tomorrow morning, but we might knock down Saturday's rain chances down to more about 40 or 50, but I want to make sure before we do that. So something to look forward to over the weekend, maybe not as much rain, but we have a lot of tropical moisture in place. We have a lot of heat and humidity, and we'll see storms every afternoon. Let's start with tomorrow. We are going to have storms build as early as lunchtime, so we'll stay dry, hot, humid throughout the morning hours. Once we head to about lunch, we already have some isolated showers beginning to develop. It becomes more scattered once we get to 3, 4 o'clock. Now, storms are going to kind of build from the north and then work their way down along that sea breeze. This will be kind of the line here with the sea breeze, but we have a lot of tropical moisture just kind of working its way in. Heavy downpours around dinner time for areas inland. And then once we head to 6, 7 o'clock, some of those storms will head back over to the coast. So everyone has a chance for rain. It's not going to be just kind of confined to inland spots or the coastal spots. We have a good chance for rain across the board here for tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look very similar to Tuesday as far as how the rain will kind of act. We're kind of stuck in a similar pattern. Now, as we head into Saturday, I want to jump ahead to Saturday as we make your plans. Rain chances are going to be perhaps a little bit more limited, but I'm too early. It's a little too early and too much of a big holiday with a lot of outdoor plans to dial back the rain just yet. This is new information showing isolated showers around 3 to 5 o'clock. Count on rain on the 4th of July, but maybe not lasting all day as we typically expect it here in the summertime, but drying out pretty fast, hopefully in time for those firework celebrations. That's your Gulf Coast weather, most accurate forecast.